Hello, it's 11:08 a.m. So, just as I pressed record, the telephone scatologia perp just tried to call again, and he keeps calling all day. Like, he'll leave me alone for like a week or two and then start back up with the harassment again. It's like, I don't know if he's trying to, and I wish you can hear how he sounds. He sounds like he sounds very demonic. Like, his own voice sounds very demonic. His voice sounds so demonic. And it's like, I don't know if they're trying to push or coerce me to be forced to change my number or what. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to get me to change my number. But, it's like, I don't know if I blocked his number, he's still able to get through with voice messages, even after I blocked his number. And now he's been using the same number for the past couple of days. So, I wish I could get to take a nap or fall asleep, but I don't know what's going to happen today. And, I can't get too comfortable in here because, if the incident didn't happen, Saturday, then I could have got more sleep that day. So it's supposed to rain today, but I think it's supposed to be regular, I guess, normal weather tonight. And then tomorrow and Wednesday, it's not supposed to rain. And then Thursday all the way through, I guess, next week, it's supposed to rain. And have bad weather. So I'm feeling bad because I know this is not the normal me to walk around with no opportunity to take a shower. And so I'm feeling insecure because I smell loud and I smell offensive. I smell bad. And I just showed y'all one of the bus drivers participating in gang stalking, but I guess he stopped because he must have thought that I was gonna trying to get on the bus. But I just tried to show, I'm like, I could be wrong, but I thought his name was Cedric. And I remember it was back in 2019, I had an altercation with him. And a lot of the times, he would treat me like I'm really stupid or like I lack common sense. Sometimes, or talk to me like I'm stupid. But I guess sometimes he want to, be nice and fake nice and go out of his way to help and stuff. But, I'm like, because he sometimes would act a certain kind of weird in some ways that I can't even say on here, So I can't even say it on here, everything, what he would do. But, so he would do stuff like talk with his mouth muzzled, if you get what I mean. 3 you-know-what's over his mouth. And then nobody can hear him. And then he talks on talks the whole bus ride. It just sounded very annoying. With he talks on the walkie-talkie the entire bus ride. And then people be tired and, but, so I figured, well, that explains why he would act strange or act narcissistic or treat me like a certain way, like I'm stupid or something. And then I see him with the funny hair, the strange headlights on the bus. I just showed y'all, and they got, the gang stalkers gave me lots of thumbs down on my recent videos. It's like the first view gets a thumbs the first person who watches it gets the thumbs down. It's like the perps got their they got the notifications for my videos turned on. They got the notifications turned on. So then, they thumb the video down before they even watch it. That's not even fair. But they have a premeditated opinion about me. They have a premeditated opinion about me. So now it seemed like after what Michael Brooks did to me, the other bus driver, what he did to me, I feel like I can't go to my storage unit, or there's another place I can go take a shower, but I can't go like I want to because the idea of what if I be stranded and that's the last bus ride and then I'm stuck out there, by my storage unit or the other place, and then those buses run like the one you just saw. It's like the bus is running every 2 hours instead of every hour, and then it's unpredictable. When they start running, it's unpredictable and it's complicated. So it's like between 2 hours you gotta stand out there in the hot sun or something, and you don't even know when the bus is going to come because the bus is always delayed, or the bus got into an accident, or the bus is doing this, and there's something with the doggone buses. So 31, 43, and 63, I try to avoid even taking those doggone routes anymore. If that's the case with the confusion with those routes, and I've been having certain things I've been needing to do, I would have to take like a cab or Uber going to or from. I mean, it's easier to get it downtown, but once they're away from downtown, it's unpredictable and strange. The Route 31, it's like, because it was close to 10 o'clock, and that bus came by at almost 10 o'clock, when actually that bus was supposed to have left the downtown station at 9:30. So the bus was like it would have made it downtown over 30 minutes late. So I don't even freaking bother, I just, so I mean, and a lot of the times the bus rides are usually uncomfortable and, psychologically and mentally uncomfortable for me. And I told y'all about the rude bus driver from Friday. The bus drivers, they're supposed to wait for you to sit down. But it's like, me having OCD, while I try to put the trash bag over the seat, and they hurry up and pull off on purpose to set me up to nearly fall and stuff. But I'm using both hands to open up the bag to put it over the seat and stuff, So, I know I've been wearing this same outfit for I don't know how long. And I have that small little dress in there, but I don't feel comfortable wearing it because I know it's immodest and I get unwanted sexual attention with that dress. Somebody gave me that dress. So this LSU Tiger shirt, I'm from New Orleans, so I got this shirt at Walgreens on Claiborne and Carrollton in New Orleans. And they used to I didn't realize it then, but they used to gang stalk me super heavy at that Walgreens and at the I think there was a Robert's French Robert's right next to it. Robert's grocery store. So I think it was Robert's, yeah, and Walgreens right next to it, and they used to gang stalk super heavy, and I didn't realize it. But anyway, at that location, I saw a few of these shirts on sale for like, I don't know. I don't remember if it was like $3, $7. I don't remember. It was on like a big clearance sale. They were really trying to get rid of these. I think they probably were on sale for like $3 or something. So I don't know if I still have a few extra of these in my storage unit. But I love LSU colors, but I'm not into sports. I don't do sports. I don't care about sports. Um, I just like to, when it comes to basketball, I just like to shoot hoops alone and by myself. I don't like competition and partners or anything like that. But then again, I know it's competition or there's partners or teams, with volleyball, but I love volleyball, but I haven't played it in years and I don't get to play volleyball. And but I wouldn't want to sit down and watch any sports or anything. So I just like the colors. But I'm a New Orleans native, and but I get unwanted attention with this shirt where people want to talk about, oh, go Tigers, But then the moment I'm like, well, hey, excuse me, you have changed the spirit for food to eat, that whole personality and demeanor, everything changes. Like as if their mind controlled, or something, but they just fake. They want to be like, ooh, go Tigers. And then, I'm like, well, you have changed the spirit for food to eat. And then all of a sudden, they're too busy now. Or then they brick wall me, So I'm like, y'all so fake. So, and they react so quickly, so swiftly, very swift. Very, very swift. So, but this shirt and shorts is comfortable for me, And remember I told you I was forced to leave a lot of my clothes and stuff at Trisha's house. All my favorite clothes and most comfortable clothes. So I've been having to experience a lot of cold temperatures this summer. And I feel like I need another hoodie. And I need it so bad. And then October or November, I'm going to need another big coat or big jacket. So I can't believe that enough people aren't really trying to help me towards permanent housing and how I already explained to y'all how the system operates. I need permanent housing so bad. And I meant to say, I'm not the only one. Other people too. We need housing so bad. We need housing. But the rules and laws of humans and mankind is so difficult. You know how a lot of professed Christians like to point out that God's commandments in the Bible are not grievous, or that they're not that difficult. It does seem like it's very hard to stop sinning, though you want to stop, but sometimes you feel weak and helpless, But humans, the rules and laws of humans is very complicated, convoluted, and grievous. And so I don't know who. I think that 3.5 times the rent rule for housing is to keep people poor and keep people homeless. And then they have rising costs and inflation. And one lady, was it a lady yesterday that was telling me yesterday that, they raised the prices. Was it yesterday or the day before? She's like, I think it was the day before. She's like, they raised the prices on everything, but they're not raising people's income, really. But I heard that the stimulus checks were a setup for inflation. Yeah, because it was I already explained that too. the moment we got those stimulus checks, that was instant inflation right there. That everything temporarily costed way more once they gave us those stimulus checks. So, I mean, they even raised the prices on hotel and motel rooms temporarily because of, and even the Uber, they raised the prices, and it took an eternity for a cab to come. Almost never a cab. And so everything was a surge price for the Uber during that time, you know. So I desperately and urgently need a bath or a shower. You know, I need a bath or a shower so bad. And like I smell like loud pee because they forced urinated me this morning, and I tried to make it to a spot to go pee, and then as I cough, you know how when you gotta pee so bad that when you cough, pee squirts out, or if you try to run, more pee keeps squirting out. So the bladder pad got so soaking wet and soiled that I had to change to another one. And I'm starting to get low on bladder pads too. You know, with the targeting, being a targeted individual, they make you incontinent. With the direct energy weapons make you incontinent. So I got this right here, 2 of these. Well, I got 2 of these for lunch. And wait, these snack things, you know, these tuna salad thing, you know, for lunch. They had 3 of them in a pack, but I ate 1 of them yesterday. They had 3 in a pack, but I had 1 yesterday. So, I mean, I'm trying. I mean, I thought other professed targeted individuals would understand, or that they would know what you're going through. But if they watch my channel or watch me long enough, they would know that I did try tactics, whatever I could, to fight to get out of my situation. And then they're narcissistic, abusive bullies who falsely accuse you of wallowing in self-pity and that you refuse or don't want to get out of your situation. When, if you're a real targeted individual, you would know that the perps keep sabotaging everything you try to accomplish. They infiltrate and sabotage and hijack everything you try to accomplish. I could have been making money from my books, but they don't promote evil. They don't glorify wickedness and Satanism, so that's why, you know, because they had people who told me, you know, those ladies a couple of weeks ago who helped me with the hotel room. A couple of weeks ago, one of them, she moved, I forgot what city and state where she moved, somewhere up north. But the other lady, I think she's still here in Pensacola. But they were telling me that they thought that I had a whole strong potential, you know. But I don't want to go like I used to back then, but I didn't know the agendas. So I heard that if you haven't sold out, you can be an excellent artist, musician, or writer. But you have to have Satan's blessings. You know, you sell your soul to the devil and get blessed by the devil in order to blow up and become like an overnight sensation. But if you stay independent, you got the freedom to express yourself more freely. But then again, people ignore you because you don't follow the mainstream standards. And they figure, well, you have to do it this way, or you have to do it that way, or you have to follow these rules or follow those rules, or that's a big no-no. Well, look, as long as I'm independent, let me stay free and creative and expressive as I want. But I used to, back then in 2006 and 2007, I didn't realize, I used to wonder how people were able to get to be like a New York Times bestseller and all, but they used to wonder, how could you, I used to wonder how could people, but I did not know that people do like automatic writing and witchcraft in order to make their writings a success. Like all these audiobooks and all that you see, or all these books in the doggone library that you see, they all got Satan's blessing, unless it's the King James Version of the Bible. In which they might have some copies here, because, and they say, that the Bible is the most stolen book of the world. Like, how could that be? If people are supposed to be holy and stuff, they say the Bible is the most stolen. But nowadays, nobody want to believe the Bible. And people want to try to twist, it takes a narcissist to twist the Bible and make it their own, and make their own versions, or have their own fake gospels. Like the NIV Bible twists everything. The New King James Version, the Contemporary English Version, the Revised Standard Version, and all these newer fake versions, they're all fake. And they're part of the satanic New World Order agenda. So it seems like the online gang stalkers, they're adding to censoring and sabotaging me and cutting me off. Starbricker did yell at me over the phone and told me I should be forced to stop writing. That she definitely told me that over the phone. When I finally had enough of her and called her up, I think it was after she did the fake welfare check, and I confronted her about why she did that, and she just thought everything was funny. And you would think she's mentally unstable with multiple personalities. Like, just, they front like I'm the one who's crazy and mentally unstable. And so, they want you to feel so lonely. Like you really can't have anybody to connect with. And that's another form of prison. And they don't want you to speak out against what you're going through. Because, they don't want you exposing them. So for Candy Grandpre, who's a nobody, to go through some of the same stuff that Michael Jackson went through, Whitney Houston, Amy Winehouse, and who knows who else. But they got some people who I think is celebrities that's still alive that's targeted. But see, Chris Brown was a targeted individual. But then it seemed like as if they got him back in line and got him back compliant. So now you don't really hear about him much no more. But then when he was trying to fight back and resist, he was being heavily targeted. Justin Bieber at one point too. But I think they got Justin Bieber, they got him back in line. And Raz B from B2K, definitely a targeted individual. And they got him back in line. And I really think J Boog from B2K, he was trying to speak out when B2K first broke up. But now, sadly, he's with Chris Stokes. And I hope he ain't doing those rituals or evil stuff, But one of his kids I saw, Jarrell Jr., that boy is satanic. and Lil Fizz's son, Cam, him and Moniece Slaughter's son, Cameron. That I saw, he's satanic. Both of Omarion's kids are satanic. But Omarion and April Jones, their kids are satanic. So it's multi-generational. But me, you don't see me with MK Ultra compliance. That's why I feel like if you try to break free from MK Ultra and resist the programming, resist the mind control, then you become targeted and be gang stalked, until you submit or give in. And I feel like they're not going to cheat me out my doggone soul. I already feel like I'm going to hell anyway, or like I'm not good enough for heaven. But I heard that as long as you're still alive and you never sold out, there's still a chance to repent, or God's grace and mercy and stuff. So but anyway, I need help with my fundraiser, my blog, my Ko-fi, and my PayPal, CashApp, Venmo, and I wish I could have help with the hotel room. I feel miserable and tortured, being itchy and smell bad and dirty and stuff like that, And I still haven't heard anything back from the job, but I need something work by myself. So the video gonna cut